back. The fight for a $15 an hour minimum wage back front and center after last week's protesting. We know how workers feel, but what about the companies themselves? Joining me right now is Cheryl Bachelder. She is the CEO of Popeyes Louisiana Chicken. She's brought some goodies for us here on set. Cheryl, good to see you.
Good to see you,
Thank
Maria.
you so much for joining us. So before we get into all of this fried chicken and all this delicious food that's on set right now, let me ask you about the $15 minimum wage, because we've spoken to various franchisors and managers of businesses who say they're going to have to make a decision. Cut jobs, lower the number of work hours. How do you see it? What do you do in the face of $15 minimum wage?
Well, Maria, there's three people involved in that decision. The employee, who we very much want to pay a fair wage. But there's also the guest who wants a fair price. And there's the owner, our local business owners, who deserve a fair profit. And so that's the challenge. If the minimum wage were to move up as fast as to $15, the only two levers in the business are to raise prices for our guests and to lower hours for our employees. And neither of those are good. And so our preference is to go at a modest rate of increase that we can handle in the business, and all three parties are served well.
And you've been super successful, but we're looking at Popeyes and the growth story. The stock has had quite a run. So how do you do that and make sure you're still growing even as your costs are going to go up, even if it's prolonged?
Well, you know, our first priority is to satisfy our guests and grow our top-line sales. And our top-line sales have moved from $1 million restaurant to $1.4 million in the last several years. And as a result, our owners are building more than 200 restaurants a year, both in the U.S. and around the globe.
Excellent.
So the key is to grow your top-line sales.
So, Cheryl, you're seeing from competitors like McDonald's, in the face of $15 minimum wage, rolling out kiosks, you know, automated ordering systems. I don't know how that could work, really, but have you looked at that as something you've explored?
Yes, technology is absolutely going to be our ally around productivity and making sure that we can run our restaurants as efficiently as possible. And I think you'll see a lot of guest-facing technology, and I think you'll also see a lot of technology in the back of our restaurants to run more efficiently.
This Fight for 15, this movement, these protests that you see, it's funded by the unions. Why are the unions funding a higher minimum wage? Are they trying to unionize you guys, and then this is kind of a backdoor way in, say, hey, we can give you better wages and an exemption from the minimum wage if you unionize? Is that what is going on?
Well, you know, most of the manufacturing businesses have moved jobs offshore, and so what is left to attack are service industries. And I think that's why you see the unions focused on service industries today. But what we want to focus on is job creation. When we build 200 restaurants, we add 30 employees per restaurant to grow our U.S. economy, and we believe that's the best path to prosperity.
Do you think you guys will ever have breakfast?
You know, breakfast is a great opportunity, but right now we're focused on growing our lunch and dinner and snack business, and that's been leading to our sales growth over the last
few
years.
So where's the innovation? Because, like, you look at McDonald's, they want to do breakfast all day. What are you doing differently? Is there anything on set that you want to point out to in terms of your growth stories?
Well, you know, right now we're featuring our $5 Big Box, which is our famous bona fide fried chicken, but we also offer a lot of innovation in our boneless products, like red stick chicken, which was Tabasco-flavored chicken.
I just have to stop.
Yes.
This guy's had one French fry in his entire life, and it was just on the set right now. He had zero body fat.
One good French fry.
That's all you need sometimes, Cheryl.
On this side.
Just give me one good French fry.
I do want to point out where I come from.
It's a second French fry.
A snack is a chicken leg.
There you go.
That's your 4 o'clock snack, is a chicken leg and a Coca-Cola.
But it's all about customer service. Is that where you're zeroing in?
Yeah, our go-forward focus is to be as famous for our service as we are for our food. And so all of our investments are around the training to give you the very best experience possible.
Well, this is the best smelling set that we've had that I can remember, so thank you very much.
Got some mashed potatoes there, some
red beans and rice.
Ooh.
The fries are good, I can attest to that.
Yeah, they really are.
Cajun fries, can't beat them.
And these as well.
Little biscuit with
the biscuits. All right. Thanks a lot, Cheryl.
My pleasure.
Cheryl Bachelder joining us there. Still to come in a